Goodbye. Should KO. I'm very shocked that they didn't KO. Yo, what is up, boys and girls and everyone else? Today we have some more action with the Regidrago team with all three Galarian starters in Cinderace, Italian, and Rillaboom. This team really impressed me in the last episode. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, highly recommend go checking them out as always. But we'll be doing some more battles, of course, with this team and see if Regidrago can, go even farther and, try out some of the Pokemon that kind of were left behind back in the previous series. Specifically Cinderace and Inteleon, which have been definitely down in usage, not as much as it was back in Series 5. But yeah, make sure if you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to hit that bell notification as well to get the latest updates. And you get a lot of great content here for Pokemon competitive battling. But otherwise, before we get started with the video, let me ask a common question of today. Today's common question, be sure to answer down below, is going to be, since the year of 2020 is almost over, and yes, it has been one hectic year and pretty difficult, I feel like, for most of us, but I do hope that you all had at least one great moment, and I do want to ask you, what was that great moment or your biggest accomplishment this year? And I felt like mine was I tried to be a bit more productive this year. I feel like definitely content-wise, I think I definitely tried to step up the game. And I do hope to look forward to 2021 and, better myself as a creator and accomplish a lot of other goals that I have on the side as well, especially IRL stuff. But yeah, let me know yours down below in the comments. But let's get started with today's video. Can Regidrago put in some more work alongside these starters? Let's see what is going to happen today. All right, a player from Asia 612. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is the same player as the Seeking. Except now we have a Pukamuku. And yeah, I don't know what to think. There is Tapu Koko, which is actually a pretty painful Pokemon for me to handle because my Tapu Koko answers aren't exactly great here. Grimmsnarl is a little bit annoying, of course. I do have a Regidrago. It's not exactly the most fun Pokemon to deal with. Cinderace could do really well though if I position it correctly. I don't know what I want to lead here specifically. I think I want to go. I do want to lead Regieleki because Electro Up is huge in this matchup. I feel like I want to lead like Regieleki plus like Inteleon, I think. No, because do I want to bring Regidrago? I think Regidrago is pretty... It's tough to say Regidrago does super well. Actually, I might forego Regidrago in this matchup. Yeah, I think now that I think about it, I think it's better to go like offense, like straight up offense against my opponent's team. The family... Who's expendable? I think I go Regidrago, Rillaboom. Yeah, because I have Fake Out Pressure. Inteleon and Cinderace in the back. Yeah, I think that's fine for the most part. I wonder how much damage I do to Tapu Koko if it Dynamaxes. I'm not sure which situation. Because it's going to be awkward, right? Because I want to soak off in a Chansey, I feel like. A soak in a Chansey lets Rillaboom, I think, just one-shot it. So, yeah, there's that. Positive note. We're gonna see the the Grimmsnarl plus Snorlax. Okay. So that means it's probably Quake Snorlax. Fake Out into Volt Switch should be very safe, I think. Yeah, I like Fake Out Volt Switch, I think. Turn 1 into Grimmsnarl. They don't usually carry Protect here. If I remember right, this is a boosting Snorlax with like Quake and Steel Spike for the Chansey setup. So I think the best play is to Fake Out Volt Switch, turn 1 into the Grimmsnarl, bring out the Rillaboom. Bring out the Inteleon on the Quake. I'll live it because of the Sash. And next turn I could like soak the Snorlax and go for like a Grassy Glide into the Grimmsnarl. And I think that's my best play. We are going to see a Dynamax or Gigantamax here. I'm pretty sure it's Dynamax Snorlax. If I remember right, I think it was Assault Vest if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see. They could Steel Spike here. I think Quake makes sense here, but they could Steel Spike, I guess, the Rillaboom. I think I'd be completely fine with that, though. Let's see. So I will go for the Fake Out into Grim because that Pokemon's a threat. Getting screens up would screw up so many of my calcs. That did like no damage, actually. Like that actually did not do that much damage. Volt Switch though. Ooh, it's a one-shot. I was not expecting a one-shot there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good damage. Into Inteleon we go. We never risk Cinderace because Cinderace is a good Dynamax Pokemon in this matchup, especially with the Life Orb. It hits really hard. We are going to see, yep, the Quake. Okay. So turn 1 went exactly as planned, and that's really solid. And I think that's partly reason is because I know, like, I faced them before and I knew the sets. Oh, they crit my Inteleon. I'm actually surprised that's a crit. I actually thought that would be normal damage. I actually thought that was normal damage, but maybe the Snorlax is just invested in so much bulk that it just doesn't do that much damage. And it kind of makes sense because this is more of a stall team than anything. So, Chansey's going to come out. Okay. Do I just blow it up? I think I just blow it up realistically. Yep. I like blowing it up. I think it is the correct play. I think if I give it a Chansey, like Snorlax doesn't really have much recovery. I think if it's the Assault Vest set, which I'm okay with, there's a chance they ally switch too, and I really just don't want them minimizing the situation. I also got high jump kick for the Snorlax, so it's not terrible. I think the only thing that's bad about the crit on the Quake is I think Steel Spike might knock on Inteleon, so they might be more inclined to do that. Oh, they ally switch. Oh, wait. Soak work. Yeah, Soak works on Dynamax. Yeah, it does. Goodbye. Should KO. I'm very shocked that they didn't KO. They Steel Spike, which is okay too. Yeah, that was my problem I had with this. Okay, that's not terrible, I think. I think I just have to hit a high jump kick, which is annoying, but yeah. That was my fear with the Quake, but I honestly thought that was going to come out anyway. I honestly thought the Quake was going to do that much damage originally. I don't know how I do it. Okay, Cinderace is very likely to play here. I could also go Regieleki and just like Electro Web, because I get the guarantee attack off, but I think Cinderace is fine. Although I am risking high jump kick miss, I don't think it's like that bad of a situation. And I always double up the Chansey slot since Chansey can't protect. If it ally switches, it doesn't matter because it wastes a turn. And Chansey's like the most annoying Pokemon to deal with on the team, realistically. Like the Snorlax is super low at this point, so it's like very easy to handle. They could switch out to Chansey, preserve it, but Snorlax can't pick up a knock on the situation, and it loses Steel Spike boost, which is still okay here. So Cinderace, the first high jump kick. Nice. Hitting it is clutch here. As we get the high jump kick off, that should be guaranteed knockout from the drum solo here. And that should be game, I think. Well, I guess like if they have Entei in the back, but I think I could beat Entei personally. They do Steel Spike again. The Cinderace? Yeah, this won't knock out though. Yep. Last Pokemon's going to be confusing though. If it's Entei, I think it depends on the Entei set, but Regieleki might be able to beat it. I think it depends on what items they are. Because the Snorlax is not Berry. We've already confirmed it's not Berry. I think it's Assault Vest for sure. But if the Entei's Assault Vest is a problem. Tapu Koko is like best case scenario, I think, because I just go for the I just go for the Snorlax slot now. Like I just double up the Snorlax, I think, with because Tapu Koko doesn't get ally switch, I'm pretty sure. Can I Sucker Punch here? Knock out? No. Actually, maybe I can. I mean, I'm taking a risk anyway with either accuracy or I'm getting the Sucker Punch. I don't even know if Sucker Punch KOs realistically. I feel like with the Libero it does. I don't know. We'll just go for it. I mean, I think no matter what, I think Rillaboom gets the drum solo off into Snorlax anyway and we win the game. They protect Tapu Koko too, so this is definitely game. Let's see if it's a recycle. Like if Sucker Punch fails. No, it doesn't. So I'm pretty sure it's Assault Vest. Because if they had rest, I think they would have went for it. Snorlax does go down to Sucker Punch, which is really clutch. And we do get the drum solo off this time. I think, what's guaranteed win here? I think guaranteed win is going out into Regieleki and preserving Rillaboom with the grassy terrain pressure with grassy glide. Because, yeah, I think that's the play. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about the team. The team has actually performed a lot better than expected. Like, really. I was already surprised in the last episode, but in this episode, it's performing well too. That's about is going to be forfeit, and we are able to pick up another win. Nice. We're not losing the stall again. Too bad we didn't see the Pyukumuku. I would have liked to see what the Pyukumuku could do, but I mean, realistically, I had a Rillaboom. I had a Cinder. I had a, not a Cinderace. I had a Regieleki, so I guess Pyukumuku was never coming in that matchup, but they would have been pretty interesting to see there. I think overall, I was able to put on a lot of pressure, though. Never gave the chance to turn the setup. I think turn one was pretty much ideal. I was able to knock out the Grimmsnarl immediately, deny screens. They were able to boost up with the Snorlax a little bit, but I think like I put on pressure to the chance slot where it couldn't set up minimize this or heal. I was putting it dangerously low in the most part. I had a huge amount of damage to Snorlax, which was really good in the end game. And yeah, I don't think there was much. Like that turn, I was able to double the chance, which was nice because I either got a knockout whatever the back Pokemon was, and it wouldn't have been that bad for me. I think it would still came down to if I hit high jump kick in the end game at least, or the ally switch, Snorlax goes down, and if they did what they did, I just had to high jump kick on Chansey and I got a knockout regardless. So either way, as long as I hit high jump kick, I think all situations pretty much were ideal for me. So yeah, nice. We are able to pick up another win. Let's see if we can get another one in the next battle. Number 393 on the ladder, our first Fini. Okay. Torkoal Venusaur, a little bit annoying, but overall I think I like this matchup a lot. The reason I like this matchup is because I have Max Darkness on the Cinderace, and with Clef helping hand Max Darkness, I think Oko's Clops, which is actually really nice. So I do like that option here. I do bring Regidrago, I think, because Regidrago does a ton of damage to them. I think I bring Rillaboom in back for the Fini. Like, I'm trying to think of, is there a better combination? Because if I get rid of Venusaur, I think it's overall good for my team. Not really that worried about the Landorus with Clef lead. And if Regidrago sets up perfectly, it's all good. If they lead Sun, I have a pretty good lead here, unless it's Sash Venu. And even if it's, yeah, if it's Sash Venu, that's the only problem I have with it. I need Rillaboom for Fini for sure, and I think Regidrago just puts on too much pressure against everything else on their team. Yeah. Because Inteleon, although Inteleon's good type-wise, because it is like 3 water weeks, I don't think it's like that great against the team, because one, the Inteleon isn't meant to do damage in the first place. B, I think, I don't think it's going to help too much in this matchup, so let's see. Because like Psyshot's not doing much damage to Tyranitar, especially in Sand or Sun. That's Claps of Venu. Okay, they're going to play the... like... Oh, I love this 50-50 mind game. It's or they could just like pick one. If they have Sleep Powder, I think they Sleep Powder Trick Room because they guarantee one option. I think Trick Room just messes me up because like my Torkoal answers are so limited, I think, overall. I think it's better to max Darkness here and Helping Hand. Yeah, let's go for it. There's a chance they're just going to the Torkoal turn 1 for Collapse. Oh, but they switch out that. Is that Landorus? Oh, that's not Landorus. Fini, right? Oh, perfect. Oh, that's so good for me. That's so good for me. Okay, perfect. I'm able to get the big hit in the Clops and pick up the knockout. Oh, they switch. Torkoal? Oh, they have Lando. Oh, they didn't bring Torkoal. Interesting. Alright, how much does Max Darkness do to Lando? I don't think I mind this trade too much. The thing is, I need a big hit in the Clops before I get Trick Room up. I guess since I have no Torkoal, I guess Trick Room's a lot easier to deal with though. So I guess it's not terrible. I don't think I pick up a knockout into the Lando though. I wonder if Knuckle will though. If I get a Knuckle in the Chaos, that's big. Also, like the Venusaur can speed up, which is actually pretty huge. So yeah, let's Helping Hand here. Go for the Max Darkness. Problem is I don't KO Clops anymore, which is pretty big. So I probably want to get a Knuckle off so I can KO Clops afterward. A lot of damage in the Lando, but not enough. They're not going to Dynamax Lando though in the position they're in. I think Helping Hand Knuckle is correct. Do you think they switch out the... I guess the question is, do they switch out the Lando into Clops? Because if they do that, I think the Fire move is correct. The Lando's in range of Rillaboom though, and I don't really mind them setting up Calm Mind as long as I can threaten them with Rillaboom. I guess I'll Knuckle Helping Hand. Let's risk it, I think. If they switch out, good play. They're going on Clops 100%. Yeah, really good play on their part. I guess I should have went for the fire move. Yeah, my mistake. It's winnable though. What's actually crazy is when it's winnable. Maybe I should have knuckled the Fini because Lando wasn't Dynamax in that situation. Yeah, maybe knuckling the Fini was better because I got the guaranteed knuckle. I was just worried if they switched out Fini in the for the thing because of Rillaboom pressure later. But yeah, that kind of does make sense. All right. Max Darkness helping hand again. I think they sack Lando here. They either sack Lando or they get a lot of damage from the Clop. Thing is that the Clops can pain split, which I'm not happy about. Maybe I Knuckle go into Rillaboom. Actually, Knuckle into Rillaboom actually sounds really good to me, yeah. Because I can pressure the Fini slot. I guess if they Moonblast here, I'm going to take a lot with Cinderace. I don't think it goes down to it unless it has a lot of special attack. But I think having Rillaboom for the big grassy glide pressure, especially if Fini does have Dynamax, it probably has Dynamax available to it. It's going to be a pain. So let's see here. They do retreat to Clops again, so that's Lando. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually probably best case scenario because they didn't get Trick 'em up, which is really ideal here. And as long as they don't knock on my Cinderace here, I think they might Muddy Water for the Clef. But they might just go straight for the Moonblast. Knuckle. Get a little bit chip, which is completely fine. I think Woodhammer still... Does Woodhammer knock out a Dynamax Tapu Fini? That's the only thing I'm unsure of. Calm Mind again is greedy. Okay, perfect. So that's like the ideal past couple of turns right here. Because now I can Pyro Ball the Lando slot. And I can go for a Woodhammer and a Tapu Fini. Leftovers? Not leftovers. Okay, so probably Citrus Berry. Which makes it easier for me because I didn't get the full healing. We go for the Pyro Ball into the Lando slot. And we go for the Woodhammer. At neutral, we should be able to KO a Fini easily. I think Fini protects and probably like... Maybe I should have doubled up the Lando slot actually. Yeah, doubling up the Lando slot might be better because they're just going to pivot again, right? Yeah, doubling in the... Yeah, that actually might have been a mistake. Yeah. Dang. I probably should have thought about that turn more. I thought Fini would attack there, but yeah, it does make sense that they don't. Alright, Pyro Ball. Okay, I gotta be thinking about these turns a little bit more carefully now. So now Lando 100... I think Lando 100% comes in. Do they have to go Lando actually is my question? Because I feel like they're not forced to. There's a chance that Fini switches out into like Venu and does Clops Trick Runes, which I think would be a really good play from them. Oh, that's tough. I should have called these turns earlier because now I'm getting pressured so much. I think Pyro Ball and Woodhammer would have done a lot to Clops. I think I gotta commit to a turn, and I feel like it's more likely they go Lando in the situation, so I think I'm gonna go for the Woodhammer. They do retreat Fini. Is this Lando? Venu. Man, I'm calling some of these plays, but I'm just not making them. All right, here comes a Pyro Ball. I get a burn. Swords Dance would have been nice. If I had Swords Dance on Rillaboom, I might have gone greedy earlier. It does go up. Okay, I gotta play around this. Gotta play around this. How do I play around this? That's my question. That'd be a very nice thing to know right here. We can Lando. I can win, but I need damage on Clops. So when Trick comes over, I can Oko it. And then I need Cinderace alive to deal with the Venu. I need Rillaboom alive to deal with the Fini. Otherwise, I need a lot of damage on Fini probably. My play here... I think they always Quake here because I don't see a point of targeting Rillaboom since it's not doing anything here. Cinderace is the big threat here. So I think go that, and I think I always would hammer the Clops and try to get rid of the Clops right here if I can. There's a chance they Nightshade and Quake the Clefairy slot too. If they go for Max Poison, I think it should be fine too because I have the thing. The only annoying part is Vine Lash is going to be really difficult to handle. Man, I messed this game up so much, but I think I learned. I think I already know what I did wrong, and I think I can look back and figure it out. But it's not game over yet. It's definitely a winnable game. I have to play super smart though. Nightshade comes out. Does target the Clef. Should be Quake. Vinu is slower. Okay. Woodhammer comes out in the Clops. Good damage. Then we're gonna see Ooze into Clef. Okay. This is gonna be very tough of an end game, but it's definitely doable. I think Follow Me Grassy Glide is always correct here. Actually, yeah, Follow Me Grassy Glide because it covers Nightshade option. It hits the Fini decently hard, which is actually pretty good for me. It KOs Lando in the positions at, yeah. I mean, there's a trick, I'm left 3, right? Yeah, 3. I gotta make sure. So I'm thinking Clef goes down this turn. I send out Regidrago, double protect. I think I have to rely on Regidrago knocking out Venus. The only problem I have. I don't know if they ooze or Vine Lash though in this situation. That's the only thing. I think I have to react to it, but I think I'm forced to Follow Me and Grassy Glide in this spot. I wish I got the KO on Lando early, and I wish I got more damage on Clops earlier. But they gave me Clops, which is actually really nice because Clops is a good Pokemon to get rid of here. Nice, so Clops goes down. Ooze comes out. Left. All right, next turn is gonna be tough because I don't know whether Vine Lash, Quake, or whatever the heck they want to go for is gonna be coming out. I gotta preserve Rillaboom. Grassy Terrain disappears, which I can't tell if that helps me or hurts me. It does weaken their Vine Lash if they decide to go for it, but the healing on Regidrago could be important. Because I think I'm relying on Draco Meteor to knock out Venu. I think I'm going to hope that my Regidrago outspeeds their Venu and gets a Draco Meteor off. Lando's an interesting mon here. Yeah, that's a really interesting mon here. There's no reason for Lando to knock itself out, right? They should always go Fini. I think Fini makes sense, and a Max Ooze into Rillaboom makes sense. I think I go for Dragon Energy and Protect here. Oh, I think I do. I think this is my only out at this point. And if they attack with Lando, I don't understand why they would attack with Lando in this position. I think you always hard swap into Fini because he reduced the damage on Venu too, and it's not like Regidrago can touch anything here in this position. I do think that's a call here, and I think they ooze because I think you would want to get rid of Rillaboom if you can in this situation. Yeah. All right. Ideal. Ideal. Maybe they want to intimidate a Rillaboom, which I'm not 100% sure of why specifically. I think I gotta hope at this point that Regidrago can beat down the Oh wait, I definitely can. Hold on. I think if everything is according to my math, it works. Oh, my Regidrago's slower than Venu. That's not good into my calc. And they went for Vine Lash too. They targeted Regidrago slot, really? Oh, I thought they would always go for the Rillaboom. Okay, that's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, did I ever feel Protect? Is that why they went for it? Hold on. No, I didn't reveal Protect. Dang, that was really risky. Oh, I think they Muddy Water here. Maybe no, because I think they Muddy Water to cover. Oh, I think I lose here. I think what they do, they have two plays. I think they either Moonblast or Muddy Water here, and they Sludge Bomb to Rillaboom slot. Yeah, I think I'm screwed regardless. So I'll go Cinderace here. Protecting Fini. Wait, can Draco Meteor KO? Why did they protect? Wait, this is 100% doable. I think they threw. What? I was like 100% prepared to lose this match. I'm like, wait, why? I'm pretty sure that they saw that my Rillaboom was fast. No, I guess they never figured out my Rillaboom speed tier. But wasn't my Rillaboom like -1 in Misty Terrain? Or maybe I was at neutral. I'm not sure. I felt like it was a free attack there with Fini. But maybe my opponent was like, oh, if he goes for Wood Hammer, I'm in a bit of trouble. Maybe? I'm not sure. I Wood Hammer here because there's a chance that Landorus comes in. I'm gonna Pyro Ball. I gotta hit a Pyro Ball in the Venu. That's gonna be the key. They're gonna retreat Fini and Orlando, and I think they go for the double protect because I think that is the correct play. I have to go for the Wood Hammer here because if they switched out Venu and Orlando for the other slot, I was in more in trouble, I think. We do hit Pyro Ball. Okay, does this knock out? Is this bulky Venu? Okay, no. Yeah, I don't know. How did I win? I'm so confused. Like, I was making reads. I was rushing. I definitely realized I was rushing. I made so many unoptimal mistakes. And then one turn just swinged the game immensely. And it wasn't even a Dynamax move that swung the momentum. I think it's weak. No, we just policy doesn't exist. I think I would hammer and a glide. Because I think the way I could get screwed out of this game win now is like Wood Hammer recoil doesn't knock out Fini. I miss every attack with Cinderace into a crit Moonblast, knocking out my thing. So I think Grassy Glide is correct. Because of Wood Hammer recoil into crit Moonblast could actually screw me over. I'm pretty sure. I think I bounced in Grassy Glide. I'm pretty sure my Rillaboom was faster than the Fini. I guess they were really... Maybe they thought I was like slow banded. Maybe that's it. I think I had the opportunity to go Lando though, if that was the case. They muddy water here, which I'm surprised. Alright, I guess they're going for accuracy drops to win. No accuracy drop, okay. Saved! I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that actually... I actually can't believe we won that. Yeah, goodbye Fini. Even if it's Citrus, Wood Hammer KOs. Yep, it is Citrus. No surprise. And Wood Hammer definitely KOs. Yeah, I'm really surprised about the double protect. I thought the double protect, like they had a really good turn one double switch. The turn one double switch was really good for them. I think I kept messing up by not keeping up offensive pressure because I kept because I went for Knuckle and that kind of like slowed down my momentum immensely. While if I like went for Helping Hand and Max Fire move, I think it would have been questionable though, because the only problem I see with me going for that play is like, do they switch out into Lando for the Fini instead of Trick Room that turn? So I guess it wasn't technically ideal. I think I had to play like a mind game regardless of the turn one, and I think like the turn one was fine for the most part. Just I kept messing up like slightly over. I think I kept making calls of what they would do, and unfortunately I did that after I already locked in my move, so I think I had to slow down there and analyze the situation more. I think there were multiple turns where I could have got like a lot of capital momentum, I think, against my opponent. Overall, I think the end game, I feel like I played to the best of the ability. Yeah, I think it was just maybe they just didn't know the sound of Rillaboom, and that's complete why. I guess maybe they're scared of Wood Hammer crit, but I'm exactly not sure. I feel like the end game was super scuffed by my opponent in the end, and yeah, I felt like it was like very likely I lose, and like the double protect was like the only way I won, and it ended up working out. So, and that is going to be the end of today's video. Wow, kind of crazy that second game. I still can't believe that was somehow pulled off. I don't know. I really thought we were going to lose that one, but somehow we were able to clutch it out. And you know what's crazy? How viable all 3 generation stars are still viable. Like all generation 8 stars that we've been using. I did not, again, it was not intentional to have them all on the same team. It just ended up being that way. And man, they are all putting in the work. They all did fantastic work in this episode, and yeah, they're still very viable. Make sure, again, if you do want to try out the team, there is a rental code available in the description. 2 weeks to try it out before it expires. Make sure you go out where you can, but there is a pay spin available in the description down below if you do want to try it out as well. But again, if you do enjoy these videos and want to help me out, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. Really does help me out. And of course, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and get that bell notification hit, because of course it does give you the alerts of when the latest videos drop. And yeah, that's pretty huge for me, and it really does help me out. So if you do enjoy the content, make sure you do those. And again, you can check me out if you want more VGC content. You could go check out my Twitch channel and my second YouTube channel if you want more content from me. I got a lot of plans planned for 2021. Not the best wording, but yeah, I do have a lot of stuff coming up in the future on that channel especially, so go check it out. You could also check out my Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow me on those platforms. I got more platforms actually coming soon, and so make sure you stay tuned for that. But otherwise, yeah, make sure you go check those out. And yeah, pretty much I think that's going to be it. You could join our community Discord where you can interact with me in an awesome community. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. Have a great day, people. And until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.